Doug Ford tends to have an opinion on literally everything, but there is one thing recently that Doug Ford just seemingly has no opinion on. Because when reporters asked him if he disagrees with the York Catholic Board not flying the pride flag, he said, "I have no comment on that." That's a lie, Doug. You have a comment on everything. And so do I, that's okay. But the Ford family has a bit of a troubled history with homophobia, with Rob and Doug Ford, even when mayor, notoriously never attending the Toronto Pride Parade, citing that it was their family tradition to every year go to the cottage on that weekend. Now mind you, in 2019, after Ford became premier, he finally decided to march in the Pride Parade, the York Region Pride Parade, because the Toronto Pride Parade wouldn't let uniformed officers march. And listen, I'm not praising Ford here, but this is the bare minimum that a conservative politician needs to do in Canada. I would like it if he's more supportive, but at the very least he's not being destructive like his family used to be. But when he says he has no comment, that's not true of his government, because the Minister of Education, Stephen Lecce, made it very clear through media comments as well as through personal comments that the YCDSB should be flying the pride flag, including speaking personally to some of the trustees about it. Which, once again, not to defend Lecce because you guys know I'm not a fan of him, he is doing the right thing here. So obviously it's not that big of a deal for a York Region MPP to voice their support for the pride community. Yet Doug Ford has no comment. And when Doug Ford comes out and says that he has no comment and he doesn't defend the queer community, it just goes to kind of point out why there are so many closeted conservatives. And if you think there aren't, yes they are. That's why they're in the closet. Plus, Pierre Poilievre has an LGBTQ York Region MP as part of his shadow cabinet. And statistically speaking, most likely Doug Ford has at least one queer MPP. Yet he still finds it difficult to defend the LGBTQ plus community. Follow if you want to stay updated on stories like this.